What's going on, guys? I'm back at you again, and we got our first breakdown of the year. Let's try to get through this. We'll do as much as we can, and let's get into it. All right, so first play. I think I was wrong about this game. Hold on, let me just double check. For some reason, I thought Washington, they were going to try to push the rookie quarterback for the win. Like, I knew the Buccaneers were a better team, but you just never know how these games are going to go. I thought week one, maybe they would do some miraculous turnaround performance, but I was wrong about that one. You know, it happens. So let me double check. Was I wrong? Uh, Washington, where are they? Versus the Buccaneers. Where's that game at? I know I called it. This page is a whole mess over here. Yeah, I was wrong about that one. But I knew that the Bucks were a better team, but I thought that the rookie would show out. He'd be the second Lamar, that they're trying to push. All right, but it's week one. Who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows? A team could look great week one, and then they look like crap by week four. They're a whole different team. So don't. I wouldn't take too much into this. It's all about the bets. But let's see how this play goes. Look at this, guys. Look at this. The edge player. He runs upfield right by the play and then turns around. Like, what are we doing, guys? You would never have a DN do that. He would have spun in there way sooner. You see how he spun right there, guys, back inside? He would have been doing that all way before that. He would be doing that spin. Let me show you when he would be doing what he did. Right now. You see the running back has the ball, you'd be spinning back inside right now to make the tackle. And then if the running back bounced, you would spin back out and then run flat down the line so you don't give up the edge. That's what you would do. That's what you're taught to do. He just did his own thing. Now he's turning around and chasing. But since he never contained, there's nothing anyone can do to stop the run because the most basic thing just wasn't done. All right, whatever. Next play. They run the ball. I'm looking at this left side. Looks like a gaping hole, a DN and D tackle. See how big that hole is, guys? They spread open. This guy, the D end, Khalil Mack should know better if that's him. He knows better not to go this wide. And the D tackle went too far inside. The guy right here, this fat boy, he's too far to his left. He should be going to his right to cover that gap, especially because he sees the DN cheated and shot up the field like that. And when you don't cover your gaps, that's what happens, guys. Every person is responsible for a gap. So if that person doesn't cover his gap, you get long runs like this. That's how long runs happen because guys don't cover gaps. Or you got guys in the same gap. Oh, this is a punt. Let's see if it gets blocked. The Browns, let me say this, though. The Browns looked awful. I thought Deshaun Jackson, I picked the Browns to win this. Let me see. Yeah, I picked the Browns, but I thought just Sean was finally gonna come to his senses and wake up, man. This guy is done, man. He can't get away from a rush. He can't throw an accurate pass. The things that made him great in the past, he can no longer do. So what are we watching him for? I don't like Cleveland needs to do something. And they didn't want to keep Joe Flacco because they didn't want to make things weird, but now they're gonna wish that they kept him. Because Deshaun, unless he turns it around next week, man, this kid is done. Like, I don't know if it's his confidence, if he can't take all the bickering from the stuff he pulled, like you got to live with that stuff. But he is not a good quarterback right now, man. But he could shut me up next week. But as of right now, the way he looks, it's looking bleak for him. He's gonna be out the door soon. Let's see here. Oh, this is the punt return touchdown because no one blocked it. He outkicked the coverage. Look at him. Look at him, and then look at the punter, and he turns away. You saw how he turned away? It's almost like he knew this was going to be a touchdown. He turned away like, damn it. I got to outkick the coverage. They told me to do it. Now, no one's in a position to even tackle him, and they're all jogging. You can tell they all pulled up. There's no one around the ball carrier. They're all in the middle of the field. And I showed this yesterday. Literally, no one was containing the edge. Now you see this guy. But he didn't even try. He just let him go. Look at that, guys. Look at the effort on this guy. Right here. Look at him. He just he could have tackled him right there. Oh my God, guys. You guys swear I'm taking a video as I do this because I don't want to have to go back. Because this is just ridiculous. Like, you people think this stuff is real, man. Well, some of you people. All right. We're doing a video within a video, but you swear the NFL is real. This is the punt return touchdown. Look at the effort on these guys. You're going to see a guy right. Where is he? Right here. Look at the effort on this guy. He could have tackled him. Right here, he could tackle him. Literally, guys, he could have tackled him right there. But you swear the NFL is real? Look at this. He shed through both of those blocks. They're not even blocks, really. They just ran by him. Now he literally, right here, he could sell out and make this tackle. But look what he does. It's hard to see, but just watch what he does. He literally just lets him go. Gets through and then just sits there. Great effort for a millionaire football player, right? That's just insane, guys. I'm sorry. That's insane. I've never seen such a lack of effort from anyone, especially someone getting paid to do it. But you guys swear that it's real football. How is that real football where a guy has a clean shot on someone and lets him go? That's how you know that punt return was supposed to let it go. You know what I mean? No one made an effort to tackle. Now let's see. This looks like another run where no one covers the middle gaps. Look at this. Both A gaps are open, guys. Bro, literally both A gaps are open. Watch, he's going to run right through the middle because there's no one there. Of course he's going to run through the middle. You're in a 4-3 and no one covers the A gaps? I've never seen anything like that. Look at this. Watch, no one is on the center at all. The center and then the guard comes out right after. Literally nothing is in the middle at all. I've never seen anything like that. And J.K. Dobbins is a big boy running back. He's not a speedster. And look at all these defenders. It looks like all these defenders are not even trying to run at him. They're just trying to let him get all his yards. A big, slow, fat running back is just burning everyone, right? It's kind of ridiculous. All right, so the Seahawks. I was right about this one. And I was right about the last game, too. So that's... All right, so that's good. Oh, yeah, this is where they let Geno scramble. They all run by him on the rush. All of them, and then leave the middle open. And now Geno scores the touchdown. They're in man coverage, so all the defenders are facing their man, but now they can't catch this 35-year-old boy. They can't catch a 35-year-old, and 23-year-olds, 22-year-olds are out there, and they can't catch a 35-year-old. Make it make sense, guys. Because I can't make any sense of it. All right. Baker, so this is a touchdown, but let's look at the coverage here. So he doesn't bump him at all. So he plays tight man. Let me tell you guys right here what this corner is doing. Playing this close, but not putting hands on this guy is nothing that anyone would do. This is pointless, being this close. If you're not going to like jam or put hands on him, it's literally pointless. If you're going to play the way he played, you might as well play from back here, you know, and wait for him to come to you rather than doing this mirror shit and not putting hands on him to not give him a position and to slow down the timing. Now he's controlling you. So that tells me he was told to do this. Now he's basically wrapping his arms around them, but it's too late. You should have done that within the first 5 yards. Doesn't even look for the ball. Lets the dude catch it, and then he fights for it. They're trained to play defense like that, man. I just don't get it. Next play, and one thing I must say, Davante Adams makes no sense on the Raiders. Like, they need to trade him because right now, we know he can play, but teams are going to just say, you're on a bad team, you're not winning, you're not getting your stats. They're going to say you're washed, even if it may not be true, just so they don't have to give you the value you're worth. So if the Raiders are smart, they'll make this trade before the trade deadline. Like, yo, give us a second and a fourth, you can take him. You know, because they're not going anywhere, this team. They looked awful. There were like 5 teams that were awful watches, right? Who were they? The Panthers, awful. The Panthers are probably going to be the worst team again. The Panthers are terrible. The Giants, terrible. The Bengals did not look good, but they could turn it around. The Bengals, like I said, they always start off slow. Always. Which is why I picked the Pats to cover that game. Who else looked bad? Steelers didn't even score an offensive touchdown. Atlanta didn't look good. They were all right. Titans, they started off good and then shit the bed. The Bears didn't look great either. Jags looked weird. Dolphins didn't look good, even though they snuck out the win. Denver looked bad. They looked okay because of coaching. Raiders look bad. Chargers are missing offensive pieces. Dallas took a while to get going. The Browns look awful. Washington looked bad. The Bucks were okay. The Rams actually looked really good, considering they were missing 3 linemen, a bunch of receivers, and the Rams are right there in the top 5 teams, guys. Don't sleep on them. Lions, the same thing. The Jets and Niners we'll see tonight. I hope that's a good game. I hope Aaron Rodgers can have a good season, because the NFL is better when Aaron Rodgers is lighting the league up. Tell me I'm wrong. Because he's such a narcissist, so he always puts all eyes on him. It's just more entertaining that way. So now they do a swing pass. Let's see the tackling, or if there is any. Look at this guy, the dive. Look at the dive on the ground, guys. Look at this. He just literally slid, guys. He literally just slid on the ground, a stomach slide. He didn't even try to make a tackle. He stomach slid, guys. Not this guy, the second guy coming. Watch. Slides. Who are you going to tackle? You're not even going to tackle an ant. You couldn't tackle a dead ant like that. You couldn't tackle a roach with that type of form. Like, I don't know what that was, guys. That was just bad, bad, bad. Yeah, right when I say the Raiders are looking bad, they score that touchdown. But really, the Chargers let him, guys. No one makes a tackle attempt with their face in the ground like that and literally directly into the ground. So they would definitely gave him that touchdown to get people to go bet. Like, you guys got to understand, in the NFL, a team will let another team that's worse than them score a couple times to have people go run to the polls and bet. That's something that they do in the NFL. They want people to be active in betting, so they'll think, oh, the Raiders are going to win. Nope. And then they turn it around. That's what they do. Like, I don't know how you guys don't catch on to this crap. How could this all play out like a movie all the time? Alright, we're not going to spend time on field goals. It's just a waste. Miami wins on a tight game, but Doug Peterson threw that game away with his play calling. Supposedly a Super Bowl winning coach who's going to throw the game away on bad play calling at the wrong time. Right. He was told to lose that game. Alright, let's see here. Atlanta, they got some work to do. I look forward to seeing Michael Penix with this offense. Left tackle false started. TJ Watt's going to get there, isn't he? Nah. This is a bad pick, man. Oh, Kirk Cousins, he's so good. He knows who to throw to. He knows how to break down defenses. So then why didn't he throw to number 5, who's wide open and still open? But we're going to underthrow right to the safety in triple coverage. It wasn't even close, guys. This throw was not even close. If you're telling me that he wasn't throwing this on purpose, this interception, oh, he got hit. Shut up. He still got the throw off before he got hit. If this is a real throw, you're throwing this to the sideline. Instead of throwing to the sideline, he threw it right on the numbers, guys. This isn't... No, guys. You're not going to throw it on the numbers if it's a real throw. You're throwing it to the sidelines. Even me. All right, I'm not an NFL quarterback, but I'm still throwing to the sideline. It's either out of bounds or my guy gets it. That's it. There's no, oh, let's throw a punt. Are we serious? Guys are open, doesn't even read them, but he's so good at reading defenses. Yeah, when the NFL wants him to, when they tell him to, and they tell the defense to lay down. I know I'm being harsh, but it's just frustrating, guys. And this is the touchdown to Alec Pierce, I think. Oh, no, it's not. Bro, this dude throws lasers, man. Look at his feet. His feet aren't... Oh, he said his foot. But you see what I mean, though? Watch his front toe. You see where that front toe is pointed? Wherever that front toe is pointed when a quarterback's throwing the ball, that's where the ball's going. So whenever you're watching film and breaking down quarterbacks and you see a bad throw, just look at his foot. Look at his front foot. If his front foot isn't aiming towards the target and it's cockeyed, it's not even set, then you know he purposely was throwing it inaccurately. The only time a quarterback is throwing a ball for completion is if his front foot is aiming towards the receiver, guys. Always remember that. See, so right here, let's look at it. Let's pause right there. See? His front toe is pointing towards the target, right? And what happens? Perfect throw every time when they do that. It's every time. It's when their feet are messed up and they're doing it on purpose. That's when you don't get those touchdown throws or the missed throws. And he scores. And I ended up calling this game right. Even though the Houston Texans won, Indy covered because Houston only won by 2. They needed to win by 3. They did not, so therefore Indy covered. We got that one right as well. There were a lot of close calls yesterday. So they're giving Tua. Look at all this fake rush, fake rush, fake rush. Even the spy. Why are you spying on Tua? Tua doesn't run around. If anything, you'd run in at him. But no, they're going to let Tyreek Hill go crazy with 2 guys on him. The boy got arrested with his face put in the ground, and he's just going to run by you, boy. And there ain't nothing you can do about it, boy. And your teammate's going to push you in the back, boy, and push you down when you're trying to make a tackle, boy. That's right. You saw his teammate? He literally shoved him. Like, why would you push your teammate in the back when he's trying to run and he's off balance trying to make a tackle? Because they're supposed to let the boy score. That's why. That's why. False start. And this game right here, I was so close to covering this game. I was off by a point. I thought that the Cards would cover this. And the Bills would just win by like within, 5, 4, 3 points, something like that. But I was wrong by a point. They ended up winning by 7, right? Or, hold on. Because the Bills, they were 6-point favorites. And they won by 6. Yeah, so I needed them to score 1 less point. But it's alright. No, they won by 7. Because this was the final score, I believe. That sucks. If that's the case, we were off by a point, but it's all right. It happens. You can't get them all right. But let's look at the defensive end, though. So he does what? He crashes, guys. So he goes inside. Now Kyler's going to run out because the defensive end, what is he doing, guys? Why would you go inside? Because you're letting him run. That's why. And then this guy... What was this? Look at this defender. Why would you have a... All right, let's make this logical, guys. Let's be logical about this. All right, I'm going to pause right here. So you have a defender over here, and you're over here. Why would you run this way into the guy that's already here? Wouldn't you stay here so you have one guy on one side and another guy on the other side? No. In the NFL, you're going to run into your guy and knock him out of the play, right? Try to take his legs out. Dude had to jump over your legs because you wanted to take him out. Like, it's just so dumb. That's not football, guys. I'm sorry. That's pretend ball. That's fool's ball. Fool's ball. They're playing some fool's ball right now. You had to have known this screen was coming. They're running quads. Of course. And then look at this. Dude throws it right at him. Daniel Jones throws the ball right at the defensive end, guys. Right at him. Here. Take it in for the score. I can't even make a 2-yard pass. Just take it, buddy. Right in his hand. It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. Daniel Jones, just bench the boy. I know you paid him. You got to bench him. Why would you pay a guy like that? Like the Giants got to live. You got to fire Daboll for paying him. I know. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. I know Daboll doesn't control everything, but he signed off on that. He should have told them, like, nah, I'm not really trying to coach this guy. He's not going to take us to the promised land. You should have vetoed that trade. You should have told him, I can't coach this guy. But you went along with it, so Daboll has to off with his head, you know. This ain't going to be a touchdown because we know the Steelers didn't score an offensive touchdown. This should have been a touchdown. You got the dude beat for... he threw it too far down on the ground. That's a good one-on-one throw, but he just didn't give him a chance to catch and run with it. That's the only problem. But that was probably part of the script, though. This should have been the touchdown, but he's just gonna get tackled. Oh, this is Tyreek Hill touchdown, right? The 80-something yard touchdown. 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 80- Tua, yep, this is the touchdown. Oh no, it's Jalen Waddle. But either way, let's see how. Why is he getting butt naked open? So free release, no one touches him. No one even acts like he's there. Where they're gonna act like Jalen Waddle's not running down the field. And now he's just wide open, guys. That's the NFL. No one covers anyone. People just play areas of the field and just leave other areas open. You know. This is what we see every week. False start. Right tackle completely false started. They're not going to call it, though, clearly. And let me guess. So that actually screwed the Cardinals, guys. The Cardinals got screwed here. This is supposed to be a false start, and they're supposed to be in second or in 3rd and 12 right now. So what should have happened here is false start. Because look at him. Dude's already standing up, guys. Like, look at him. Pay attention. Dude is literally standing up. And he's not even lined up. So his head's not on the tackle or on the center's belt buckle either. So this should have been blown dead right there. So that's how you know that they wanted this to happen. They just should have blown it dead because he's not lined up properly. And he false starts. Look. False starts and he's lined up improperly. So the flag should have came out. But they would have declined anyway, I guess. But it would have been a dead ball foul. Because the guy was not lined up properly. Should have been a dead ball. Replay 3rd and 12. So instead, they let that play out. They pick and choose when to call it. And now the Cardinals get screwed. But it was part of the play. It was part of the play. He fumbled on purpose. They didn't call the flag. They all played together, you know. WWE, guys. So this is a punt. Same thing like look at this, guys. Just like the Dallas game. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys within 5 yards of each other, all in a line next to each other. They're trained to do this, guys. They're told we're gonna give up a big touchdown or a big return here, so they all bunch up in the middle like this, literally all on the line. They give up the sideline. What should really happen is, you see how they're all lined up like this? They should be doing that, going parallel to the field lines, not perpendicular to them. They should all be parallel in a line. So if this guy tries to go anywhere, they're all covering a spot on the field or a gap, however you want to call it. But instead, they're all just giving it up. This is just ridiculous, man. I don't know how people think that's real. But then again, most people know nothing about the sport, so that just looks normal to people. Like, oh, they're just out of position on purpose. Like, no one teaches that, like, ever. Alright, so this defensive end runs himself out of the play, it almost looks like. But it's not going to matter. Wide open player. Free release. Look at that. Look at all these free releases, guys. 8 yards off. You're just letting guys fly off the ball. No pressure. Any quarterback will make this throw. No pressure on him and no pressure on the receivers. It's flag football. Alright. Making good time here. Almost done. So, chip block. Dude has forever. This is Sam Donald, I believe. Has forever back there, guys. I guess dude just needed a good offensive coordinator and a good script, right? Throws the corner route on a dime. Literally threw it on a dime. But, I mean, you got Justin Jefferson, the league star, so they're going to let him go off all the time. If Darnold is smart, he'll just throw to him every single time. Like, screw it. CJ, right? This is a deep ball. What are the defenders doing? They're in position, and it seems like they just slow up. This corner feels like he slowed down. This safety was never in position, and he was supposed to be the whole time. They run by him instead of looking back for the ball and playing the ball. Ugh. So fake. Sorry, guys. That's as fake as it gets. Oh, this is going to be a big return, I believe. These are tricky, though, because now you're closer, but you got guys in front of you they got to beat blocks on. But they're doing the same thing. They're all bunching up in the middle, man. They're bunching up in the middle and not covering lane responsibilities. Like it's hard to watch, guys. It really truly is. All right, they made Derek Carr look like John Elway in this game. But the last game he had last year, he went off too. I think he threw like 5 touchdowns and they missed the playoffs and won. But like this is real bad. Like I think what's his name? J.C. Horn, he got beat by a running back. Like how do you let a running back beat you deep? Like that's not good at all. The whole team is a mess. Running backs are beating number 1 receivers deep. Or at least I think he's a running back. He was wearing 22. This dude just slipped. And I think he's about to throw a 50-yard bomb. Oh my god. Dude, guys, I know the NFL is scripted, but not many people can slip like this and throw that bomb with someone on you like that. Alec Pierce is a fast boy, so he knew he just has to throw it as far as he can. He literally threw that almost 70 yards, guys. Oh my god. Yo, this dude literally threw that 70 yards. Like, I'm impressed by that. I'm sorry. Like that was impressive. 70-yard throw while slipping guys in your face on the money. Like his deep ball is probably one of the best in the league, and he throws another one. Yeah, no one's better than him at the deep ball. I'm convinced. But this should have been batted down, though. Number 20, I don't know what you're doing, bro. I give praise when it's needed, but most of it's scripted, obviously. All of it, really. But it is what it is. All right, let's get through this. So no rush. DN's crashing again. Gives him all the time in the world. And we saw this one already. I don't know why they went back to that. We saw that one. Why are they going to this again? Oh no, this is a different one. So I guess they had a bunch of returns in this one. The Bills had a long one, and now Arizona. Oh, nice tackling there, buddy. It looks like this guy is so good, but really they're just touching him. You know, it looks like in real time, it looks like the guys are trying to bring him down, right? But right now we see it in slow motion. They're literally just touching him and falling down. There's no one grabbing. There's no aggression. There's no physicality. It's just, let him fall and go. That's what it is. I just call it how I see it, man. They're pussyfooting for sure out there, without question. Completely pussyfooting. All right, let's see what happens here. False start, no call. Wide open 87 is. Let's see who he goes with it. Oh, this dude's even more wide open. What the hell are they gonna call there? So you have an 8-yard, 10-yard cushion and you still got beat deep? Guys. Bro, this dude had an 8-yard cushion and still got beat. Oh my goodness. I know Jameson Williams is really fast, though. I know that for a fact. He's one of the fastest guys in the league. But still, dude. Still. You have an 8-10-yard cushion. Wow. Whoops, I did not mean to do that, sorry. Look at this, guys. Defensive end crashes inside. Aiden Hutchinson, why are you crashing inside? Oh, they had a replacement. No, they didn't. It's a man cover. So they crash inside on purpose, probably to let the quarterback have a better vision of the field. And this is what happens. When you don't get in the quarterback's vision, you give up a long, big-time pass play. These are basically track meets now. It's not even football or anything. That would have been a good time to strip them right there. Now this is just where Stafford is just... Their line is breaking down. He's letting them come to his face. Taking hits that he shouldn't be taking. Still completes it. But Stafford is one of the... He's easily a top 5 quarterback in the league. Like, his arm talent, like, is just unmatched. it's probably him and Mahomes are probably the best QBs in the league right now. Like, I know Lamar's really good, Josh Allen, like, I know those guys are good, but in terms of arm talent and just flat out, like, being able to sling it and knowing the field, knowing this game, Stafford and Mahomes are right at the top. They are, and they have championships to hold that. So Josh is still trying to get his. This is just a touchdown. Look at this D tackle right here. Look at him. He's backpedaling. Look at this guy. He's backpedaling. Right here. You see him? He's just backpedaling, letting the guy drive him back. That's his gap. Touchdown. If you're going to let a guy drive you back, you got to fall and make a pile if you feel overwhelmed. They teach you that, guys. Why was he not making a pile? Because he wanted to give up the touchdown. But other than that, boys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to join me next week. And join me either on Tuesday or Wednesday for the weekly picks. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.